Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. You're having a great Monday. So, everybody, playing the Euro Truck again. Please like, share, and follow. Awesome. You did. Just pull up. Pull is that. Over here. Sound works, Fresh. There we go. Sound works, All right. Roll that down just a bit. There we go. And put the game back on. Oh, I thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. Heck, where's my mouse? Mouse isn't working. Got my mouse. Oh, there it is. That'd be the angle I was at. There we go. Charge our guy. He's pretty tired. So let's go to the world map. Somewhere nearby we can go to here. There, let's go there and sleep and discover that, whatever that is. 'Cause that'll be awesome. How are you there? I'm good, thank you. How are you? All right. Are you ready? Ready to rock and roll? I think it's a little bit farther out than I'm used to. Pull it in just a bit. More like it, eh? If I don't own that garage, I'm gonna have to buy it, I guess. Alright. We need to rest. 20 here? What the heck? How are you, Clyde? Wonder why it's not lighting up. We really have to go around the whole traffic circle? Crap, eh? Well, I guess we do. Oh well, it's gonna be a few spots of gray here and there, I guess. Maybe I'll hit them eventually. Gotta get a guy rested up. Getting tired, Maybe some cool new jobs will pop up. So we'll see what we need to do. Yeah, they got some recycling or something going on. Alright, what's over here? Recruitment agency? It is. Firedevil, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Let's go over here. And we'll rest up and then we'll find our contract. Alright. In here. Guess we'll buy it. Ooh, look at this panoramas, eh? There, now we'll find a job. We just gotta remember to buy driver and stuff. Well, I've got 190,000 bucks. So maybe I'll buy a driver for it right now. Truck dealer. Gotta remember to go down there, eh? Alright. Hire a driver. New recruitment agency, so things will be even better. Sam B looks pretty serious. Thomas B. Jacob might be alright. Massam might be alright. Y'all, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. You were sharing too. Much appreciated. It's Sydney. He's got some cool shades, eh? Ricky, man. Maybe Jacob, eh? Amanda, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Here, look at page 2. I must have looked on page 2 earlier. Where's that Jacob guy at? There, let's have him. Alright, we're set. Now let's get a job. Got vaccines. Not a very long trip, I guess, eh? $8 a kilometer, though. Let's get moving. Forget to like, share. You can follow. All that stuff helps a ton, you guys. All right. But here we go. 10 kilometers away, and we're going to pick up some medical vaccines. Because those get the most money, almost $70 a kilometer. And that's what we want. Alright. Over here. That guy's waiting for us. Cut him off a bit. Oopsie. Gotta go down here. And 2 traffic circles later, we'll be set. There's the bus from Speed. They're not getting their way. Okay, we're almost picking up our cargo. If we wouldn't have waited, we wouldn't have got the medical vaccines. It's a good haul. We want the money, honey. I think slid on me a bit there. This is where we dropped off some medical vaccines, I think, too. Maybe not. I don't know. Big fresh fish or medical vaccines. Nighttime drive. That's right, Jan. Getting all the breaks here. Did you have a nice day, Yod? Yod, yod, yod. Yod is the word. Don't you know that yod is the word? Everybody knows yod is the word. Hey, friend, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Alright. We're on our way, dudes. 517 kilometers. Be able to do this in one go. We're starting at 1:45 a.m. so by the time we're done it should be late. If we can do it without getting any accidents or tickets. What do you think, Yod? What are our odds? Alright. We're on some main road here now. Set that cruise control. Accidentally set it one above. That's okay. Well, only one above, you know. Okay. Oh, we got a little loop-to-loop coming up. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Yod with the like. There we go. That fine turn. Oh, I should turn the radio on, eh? What am I doing, eh? Music free? Alright, Yod, what do you think? What music should we play here? What's something the Yod might like? You're my favorite. There we go. That describes Yod. He's our favorite. All right. I don't know what this song's about. If it's like mushy or something, Yod. I have no idea. I just like the title, to be honest. Holy crap! You see that train go by? Water here. There we go. We're hydrated now. All right, I'm just gotta go around this traffic circle. Medical vaccines are as good as delivered, in my opinion. Oh, let's drive over the curb. Eventually, we're gonna have a garage in every city, Yod. Get the biggest garage. Oh, we crashed into somebody. It didn't take us very long, did it? Flip my trailer. Not my fault. Alright, so one ticket. That's it so far. Past this truck. 100, we can go all out. We need to get some souping up so we can go 100. We can only go 90. I don't know if you can actually exceed it without mods. Guy just switched lanes past me on the right. Little did he know. So we're gonna switch lanes, eh? $435 kilometers to go. We're gonna be getting these vaccines in quick. I to K leveled up. Oh, that's good. So if you guys are wondering about the Saturday Night Live related question today, I saw the on some news thing today that the host this weekend coming up is Elon Musk. So I figured I'd ask about some of these top hosts before, you know. See what you guys think. Those are 4 of the popular hosts. I really enjoyed all of them as hosts. I thought they were pretty good. Justin Timberlake has made, I think all of those guys have made multiple appearances. Tom Hanks has that "I'm David S. Pumpkins." I like that sketch. Saturday Night Live has had a lot of good hosts over the years, of course. But if you're not familiar with watching Saturday Night Live, you can always just pick who your favorite is, too. Ultimately, one of those actors you've heard of, you know? I call them actors. I mean, Justin Timberlake is known for his music, but he's done some acting, too. Pops, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. If you have another favorite host of Saturday Night Live at some point, feel free to mention them too, you know. Always cool to hear that sort of thing. Maybe there's an episode I need to catch up. You know? I don't know how Elon will be for a host, but you know, a lot of times the comedians are the best ones, you know. Most time, right? But sometimes they're okay. Wayne Gretzky was the host of Saturday Night Live once, and it was actually pretty entertaining. You know, because there's still comedy staff working with them, right? That'd be pretty cool to be a host of Saturday Night Live. You know, you get to come up with some fun things with the actors, you know. You guys like and share enough, maybe one day I'll get to host Saturday Night Live. BJ, thank you for following. Much appreciated. That'd be weird. I don't know. It'd be weird hosting Saturday Night Live. It'd be fun and weird at the same time. Saturday Night Live kind of has waves of good casts too, you know. I don't know if you think the current cast is good or not, but Marcio, thank you for liking. I think there's always some talent mixed in there, but I don't know. I really like the, you know, the Adam Sandler and those guys when they're on Saturday Night Live. Dana Carvey, Mike Myers, John Lovitz, Brazil. Well, hello, Brazil. Did you ever see the movie called Brazil? That was a good movie. I'm not sure why they called it Brazil though, but it's still good. It's like a movie. What happened in Brazil? The movie was, you know, there's like government raids and stuff like that on people, and they raided. Oh, crap, really? $1,200 speeding violation? Darn it. They raided the wrong guy, right? And they killed him by accident. And so, because of a typo. And so one guy, the main guy, had to go and deliver you know, a compensation check to the widow of the guy that got killed. And then he couldn't just do it electronically because, you know, she didn't have a bank account and all that stuff. Hey Sean, I'm having a good night, thank you. Yeah, I hope you are too. And anyway, so he goes out to deliver this check to this family, and then he somehow gets involved with some thing where he's going against the government, and you know, Robert De Niro is in there, or young Robert De Niro, because this movie was like in the 70s or something. And it turns into a crazy ride, I tell you. They start interrogating him and all that stuff. Drinking coffee outside, you voted Steve Martin. He was a good host. A lot of times those ex-Saturday Night Live guys are some of the best hosts too, you know. They got some classic sketches. And this road is windy, eh? So far everybody's got a vote except for one of them. Was the boys from Brazil? Brazil's just the name of it, of that movie, but it's not really associated to Brazil other than a song that plays. I don't know if there's actually a connection. I am a Brazilian van driver. Nice. One of my colleagues, or former colleagues rather, he came from Brazil and moved to Canada. Super nice guy. I don't know exactly where in Brazil he was. Once Upon a Time in America with Robert De Niro and James Wood. It sounds familiar. I might have seen that one. I've watched a lot of Robert De Niro movies. But I was just describing the movie Brazil, Sean. And that Robert De Niro's in that one too, but it's a really young Robert De Niro. He plays a air conditioning technician who kind of is like almost with spy-like skills. Crazy movie Brazil if you've never seen it. It's you know, almost like, you know, 1984 combined with, you know, a few other things, but there's an old Terry Gilliam movie by the same guy that directed 12 Monkeys. And that recent movie I just watched called Who Killed Don Quixote. An older movie, has a lot of guys that are familiar though, like the Catherine Hellman or whatever from Who's the Boss. I don't know what else she's in, but I knew her from Who's the Boss as the grandma. It has Michael Palin from Monty Python, Robert De Niro. He's Tula, thank you for following, much appreciated. And MD, thank you for liking. Ted, thank you for liking. Marcio, thank you for liking. Better pass these guys, eh? There we go. If you watch it, you have to let me know what you think, Sean. It's old, but it's a good one. It's really kind of a wild movie. Taxi. Oh, really? Isn't Taxi... Is that the one that... they compare the new Joker movie to. Like, because he's on a game show or something, and then they have a connection because Robert De Niro's the host in this one. Is that the movie I'm thinking of? But, you're gonna discover a Volvo dealer, eh? Maybe? There we go. Yeah, it's all caused by one mistake. There's a young Jodie Foster and she plays prostitute. In the show, though, is there a game show in it? Or something where the guys... Or a talk show or game show where the guys trying to be... You know, dreams of becoming famous? Robert De Niro show. And I thought it was called Taxi, but I'm not sure. Maybe another one. Probably thinking of a different one, I don't know. William, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh. Been a while since you watched it? Well, there you go. But there is a Robert De Niro show that they say is very parallel to the new Joker movie. An older Robert De Niro show where, you know, there's the fame aspect. I'm assuming you've seen Joker. But if you haven't, there's parts where he wants to be on this TV show. And, you know, he kind of, they have some parallels to that. And Robert De Niro is on Joker, he's the host of the TV show. And then in the past movie, he was the guest. And it was almost the same premise. Like, very similar premise anyway. I liked it. I thought it was a good show. Kind of cool to see how good he did the job of Joker. I thought he was a great Joker. The movie was really well done, I thought. You were shocked at how violent the death scenes were. Oh, really? Batman was in it briefly, but not really. We're hauling medical vaccines again today. They're always like $70 a kilometer, so hey, I'm in. Jeez. Phew. I hear Michael Keaton is going to be Batman in the Flash movie. It's all over Twitter that he's going to be. Or a Flash TV series or something. He's my favorite Batman. Michael Keaton was good. Ben Affleck, not so good. George Clooney, not so good. What's that other guy? Val Kilmer was Batman, wasn't he? He was alright. And the last guy, I guess, is the Dark Knight trilogy. He was pretty good too. Yeah, I was seeing that IGN and stuff like that were talking about it. Oh, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale. Yeah, he was pretty decent too. Now they got Twilight guy coming. Or was it? Yeah, it was Twilight guy, wasn't it? Robert Pattinson. See how he does. Ben Affleck wasn't as bad as I thought he'd be, but he was still. I don't know. I just haven't connected to too many movies, I think. Ben Affleck was great in Mallrats or whatever he was in. I don't think I ever saw that one that he directed with people smuggling the journalists out or whatever they were doing. Man, look how curvy this road is, man. Wonder it's hour 53 for 119 kilometers. Jack Nicholson was one of the best Jokers. I thought he was really good. This town needs an enema. Emma Lorem, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. And Michael, thank you for liking. Those beeps. Although Jared Leto kind of an interesting concept for Joker. Be interested to see what he did with if he does more of it. Look at this guy, eh? We're just curve after curve. See, next year we were following the truck. Oh, Rosmark here. Did you like Adam West as Batman? candy while I drive here around Curvy McCurveton Road here. You like that rattling? It's like an ASMR stream, eh? Whoa. Ain't get nothing done because there's so many turns. All right, you guys. We're getting places. Finally, these curves are all over. There's a Scania driving a bunch of cars. Still got some curves ahead. All right, we're doing it. Got 52 kilometers left. I don't know why they couldn't make a straight line. They got tunnels everywhere else. Except for this place, apparently. It's just a windy road after windy road. Very nice scenery, mind you. It's nice to be driving during the day here. There's a restaurant. Anybody need anything? $10 a.m. It's breakfast time. Bacon and eggs, man. I saw this thing, this clip. You know how they have those clips of food things and what things are making it. Hey, Mass, good morning. These clips are making a treat or food or whatever. And the person, what they did was they took, like, you know, they bought a cinnamon Pillsbury Doughboy, you know, the pre-made cinnamon rolls, cut them up, and then put it on a pan and opened it up a bit, and then they poured pancake mix in the cracks, kind of thing, like, you know, where they you know, made it a loose spiral, and then they cooked it like a pancake with a cinnamon roll inside it. Looked pretty good. Arshad, thank you for liking, much appreciated. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. I wonder how it would be. It'd still be kind of like a cinnamon roll, but it'd be like a pancake also. Alright, guys. We have 10 kilometers to go. So we're going to be right there to deliver these vaccines. Ah, crap. $1,400 ticket. We stand a chance. There's a cop behind me and a cop in front of me. Like a setup. Gonna let me in or what?
Drop throughs.
All right, there. Backhoe discovered. You'd think that if I was driving the vaccines that I wouldn't get a speeding ticket. They gotta pay for the vaccines, right? Oh, we got one traffic circle left. All right, I think we're here. Where do they want it? Over there. All right. Wonder if we can go around the building for it though. Tour the building here. One time I tried to go around a building. Had a double trailer and there's a freaking fence there, man. Took me forever to figure out how to get out of there. Probably isn't better to come from this side, actually. Alright, we gotta get over there more. Gonna be 100 tries, I'm sure. Here we go in the corner here. Oh, we got it. Phew. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get that one. Excellent. Didn't really give me much for levels though, eh? Smoked sprats. That's it. Only thing this town has. Yes, we're delivering some smoked sprats, eh? Gotta find out where the trailer is. Probably around the back, I imagine. Can't believe it's the only job in town, eh? Offer expired in 7 minutes, otherwise there would have been nothing. I don't even know what a sprat is. Smoked sprat. Is that a fish? Or is that a vegetable? I guess it doesn't matter too much. Going to where it needs to be. There we go. Let's get out of this popsicle stand. Back to first person view because that's way more comfortable. Look at that, I can bang my head on the side, eh? Yeah, that guy's hauling a cool looking tractor. Let's drive up here. Never mind these guys. Thank you for liking, much appreciated. Alright, we're on our way. Here we go. Can't believe it. We're off to the show. Alright. Crap, our guy's tired. Well, there's a resting spot right there. Pull right into there. Almond, thank you for following, much appreciated. Alright, let's follow that guy. Bello, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Gas up. Copper up, please. Alright, that's done. We're gonna sleep so we can drive at night again, I guess. We got lots of kilometers to go though. Alright, here we go. On the road again. Havoc, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I bet you Havoc's excited. He ordered a new wheel from what he is saying. Crap. Should have my wheel on the 30th. Nice. That's awesome. Well, hopefully you like it, and hopefully you got everything you need. They're pretty straightforward though. The only thing is that one driver set, but that's not a big deal, I don't think, because it worked without it too. But it is better responding if you install that software. I sent you a link in your Discord, I think, where I put it, with the name of it to help out. Well, not specifically your Discord, a Discord. The Discord. That way I have it noted down while I remembered what it was. And the other G series stuff, that you still have that for your other G series stuff, it just doesn't control this wheel. I run the software, like, you know, what I do is I make sure it's on, plug it, you know, plug in the wheel, because I unplug my wheel every time I'm done. I unplug it, so I don't trip on the USB from how my setup is, and then I plug in the wheel, make sure that software's running, and then away I go. Usually the lights turn on, both green lights, once you're on this screen here. The two lights turn on the wheel there. And then sometimes you don't get the two lights on this screen, but right now I have two, so it's responding really well. I didn't have to restart anything. So we're delivering sprats. I don't know if you know what a sprat is, because I sure don't. Sounds like something that like a vegetable or a fish to me, but I'm not really sure. I just haul it, man. Sometimes I look up what it is. Sometimes I don't. Well, most of the time, if I find out about something, it's because somebody in the chat looked up what it is. Learn some interesting things. Some applications of gases and stuff that you haul. I don't know if you saw there, but if you keep your VODs, looks like they're going to be removing them. I got some VOD downloading to do, so I can put them up on YouTube. On the oldest VODs. Probably like 100 of them. What's going on here, guys? Construction? What are they working on? Hey, Jennifer B has leveled up. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, oh, I got a speeding or wrong way violation. Toots Gaming raid. Well, thank you, Toots Gaming. Much appreciated. I'd play a raid kind of song, but you know, I'm always just kind of stunned when I get raided. Ooh, look, look, look. I used to have a raid song on Mixer, but you know, it's kind of copyright. So, you know, every time you played it, you run that risk. You play it on Facebook, might get turned off, you know. But thank you so much. Awesome. Awesome, man. You know what the weirdest thing, Toots? I'll tell you. My alert thing tells me the next day. Thank you for liking, by the way, as well. And Jason as well, liking. It tells me the next day who shared their folks, right? Chained or whatever it is. I don't know what the heck the rated. Tells me the next day. So like, it'll tell me the alerts for everything else for today, but it tells me the raids from yesterday. So tomorrow, I'll be on my screen. So I never know if anybody's raiding me unless they say something. There we go. I was watching a thing, Toots. Dude. You know, where Mr. Beast showed up to various people's streams and he was given like $5,000. And they were very excited and stuff. I think that would be quite exciting. Oh crap, it's speeding violation. But I don't think old Mr. Beast hangs out on Facebook. Why is this truck so slow? I'm in a 50 zone. I just got a speeding ticket because it dropped the speed limit. Although the maximum of the Euro truck seemed to go up to 90. I think they just take the time to raid. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'd love him to do that to me. They just laugh here like, oh, you dropped $5,000. The first one they dropped $10,000, and then they realized it was like a replay, so it wasn't even live. I guess he had a certain amount of money put in his PayPal, and another speeding violation. Darn it! See that, Havoc? That's why the truck's so slow. Every time I exceed the speeding limit, there's a police waiting right there. But see, now it's 80. If you look in the thing by my name there on the right, it's 80. But sure enough, when I'm not paying attention, it drops down to 50 or some stupid thing. I got a $5,000 speeding ticket. So it's like half the trip goes towards speeding tickets. You know, honestly, I think you'd have a hard time believing it, first of all, because there's so many people that do scams, you know? Like, you don't know if it's really Mr. Beast donating, first of all. And somebody could donate and then, you know, dispute the charge right away, right? They could say they're Mr. Beast and then they get you all excited and then dispute it. So on the dono things, that's a bad thing about that. I used to watch every video hashtag Mr. Beast used to do. Oh, I think there's more construction, eh? It's 30 here, Havoc. There's a construction zone. Traffic fines, dabble in construction. He's an awesome guy who gives back to his community. I think I'd have a hard time. Like, for example, just the other day, somebody dropped in and, you know, it said 5,000 stars or whatever. And I don't get a lot of star donations, to be honest, but, you know, it's exciting to see them, you know, so I was like looking at that and I noticed that my alerts didn't actually state it. Then I looked closer and it was just the person copying and pasting 5,000 stars. Sim, thank you for liking, much appreciated. So it's like you know, I caught on right away, but it's like a lot of people do stuff like that. And it wasn't the first time somebody did that. It's happened, I don't know, 6 or 7 times now, I think. I don't know, Havoc, if you ran into that, or Toots, where people copy and paste like they're donating stars, but they're not really. Just to get shouted out, I suppose. Although Mr. Beast did seem to, you know, like, verify. He said, I followed you, so they could look on Twitter. So, they could see that they got followed by Mr. Beast's official account. I don't know. When I was on Mixer before, I had somebody dispute a donation charge. You know, you got to keep that money in the account for a while, you know. So it's kind of funny that way. The streaming world, people want to see y'all get all excited that you know, you're getting some sort of break, I guess, like you know, big donations, stars or money or whatever, and then they're just scamming you by copying and pasting it. Talking about this, I'm not hinting at stars or anything, guys. I'm just relaying that experience that somebody just the other day did do 5,000 stars by copying and pasting rather than actually dropping stars. But it's like, oh, thanks. First time it happened when I was brand new to Facebook. It seemed exciting, but after that I've kind of gotten wiser to watching for that. You haven't heard of that? I will let a few others know for that too, and you got ways to prove he's real, but I agree. Via stars, I do not get a lot myself. The max is 1K. Oh, I didn't know there's a... No, I don't know. There's... I'm sure I've seen more than 1K of stars, though. I don't know, maybe multiples of 1K or something. Not like, you know, I've seen people get lots of stars dropped on them. I swear I saw somebody get 50,000 stars, though. But I don't know. I'm really excited when I see a star alert, no matter how much exactly. I mean, it's nice that they do it. It's nice that you know, to be honest, it's nice that people even talk. But you know, drop a like, share, you know, all that good stuff. Awesome. I didn't read the end because my thing it says more. So here. Really excited when I see that star, no matter how much it is they send. Oh yeah, okay. So I just missed one word there. Speaking how much mine? Oh, how much your max has been? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen more than 1,000 stars on Facebook myself, but I have seen others. Like I've been watching somebody where they've gotten a massive donation. Talking is the hardest to gain. A lot of people do like to just watch, and that's all the power to them. You know, it's fine with me. I make a good radio. You know, I'm pretty relaxed. Play relaxed games all the time. Dean, thank you for liking. Chris, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. But watching those Mr. Beast videos are kind of fun, though. The guy does a good job of marketing himself. Yeah, I like the... Hello, Colby. How are you? I like the fact that they named them stars, though. That was exciting for me when I came to Facebook. Seeing that's part of my handle. Is that what it's called? You're good. Well, that's good to hear. Kobe and Farin, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Paulus, thank you for liking. I hope, Chris, you got some wins. Racked up the W's. Oh, crap. Oh, the guy hit me. Jerk. Honk at him. Nope. At least it didn't give me a bunch of damage. Well, maybe I got some damage. I don't know. That driver guy was reckless. Well, I probably wasn't doing the best maneuver there myself, but he hit me. And they didn't fine me for a change, so I'm happy with that part. What's the highest stars you've seen someone give in a stream you've watched, Kobe? Not to me necessarily, just whoever. Have you seen any biggins? You watch some of the girls, man, in hot tubs, they get a lot of stars. Holy crap, man. I was thinking about doing a hot tub stream after seeing that. 50K? Yeah, I think I've seen 50Ks before. It was a Minecraft streamer. Oh, there you go. Imagine though you're somebody and your husband, or you're just somebody who doesn't really watch streams, and your husband's donating 50,000 stars to some hot tub streamers or something. Like, dude. Of course, there's some people, maybe their spouses are into it, I don't know. There's this one year weird 100K Dr. Disrespect was that one. That guy makes 10K an hour easily, probably, eh? Are you talking about 100K whatever, like $10,000 worth? That's crazy. Those guys, those political guys, they make a lot of money too. Like Bosch and Hassan and Ben Shapiro. It doesn't matter if they're left or right. Those guys can get lots of coin dropped on them. I could talk politics, but I don't think I could be a grifter. Although Bosch and Hassan aren't grifters, though, really. Some of them are out there. Some of the political guys, you wonder if they're even that political side, or they're just doing it for the money. I think he's YouTuber or whatever the donations are. If you ever get 2 minutes, watch one of his previous lives. For the amount he gets, constant donations, $50 at a time. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Chris, who's here just a second, he likes Dr. Disrespect. He's probably saw some good ones on there. There we go. When I was on Mixer, somebody did a biggest ones I've ever gotten. I was on Mixer, and somebody dropped what's called a dragon and a dumpster fire in the same stream, same guy. In my stream, so that was about $350, I believe, for those two combined. So that was pretty surprising. I wasn't expecting anything like that. Clint, thank you for liking. Darkest Rain, thank you for liking. That guy, I see him once in a while actually on other people's streams on Twitch, but I haven't seen him come over to Facebook. Gonna head to bed. Crazy how people support streamers. Yeah, no doubt. Head to bed currently 4:13 in the morning. Holy crap. Alright, well you have yourself a good night. Oh, what's this? I can't say, but I told you. I had to get more stars. Here they are. Oh, we got stars for Star! We were just talking about stars. Thank you so much. 500 stars.
I can't stay, but I told ya I had to get more stars. Here they are, laughing face.
Look at that. We even get the talking thing because it's over 100. That's how Clint sounds. No, that's his voiceover. That's how he sounds when he donates. Like a computer robot. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I hope you have yourself a good night as well. Adbola, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Alright, you guys, we're on the highway finally. A lot of town driving there for a bit, eh? Do. Nagax, thank you for following, much appreciated, and welcome to everybody who's new. Thank you for everybody who's following and hanging out, who's watching, and whatever form you're participating in. Hopefully you're having a good time. That's the main part, you know, we gotta have a good time. It's funny, if I look on the other screen, on the alert screen, Clint's thing is showing the fist bump. I guess it has it on here too, but it's smaller. There we go, folks. Look at this. We're going. Alright, we got a curve coming up. I guess we could go 90, but we're going to turn anyway. You got me turning. Alright. Holy crap, man, we're going to the moon. Alright, there we go. We got 1,080 kilometers to go. Probably, you know, one thing about when I switched to American Truck Driver, I was just thinking how last time I played American Truck Driver, the gas trickled down so much. And it's probably because on this character, on the Euro Truck, I've got like all the gas perks. So I probably use the gas so significantly less. Oh crap, man, I better slow down. That's probably why it was so shockingly fast gone, the gas. As you get used to it, you know? There we go. The candy was good. I'm gonna have another one. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Does anybody else eat halls for fun? Although you talk enough, you get a little sore throat. Doesn't hurt to have candy now and then. Look at all the crap on the side of the road. All right, here we go. Go 80 now. Gotta adjust, you know, to keep comfortable. You're driving these long distances, you know, you gotta make sure your head is well rested. I got the executive drive-in chair here, man. It's like a lazy boy. Going a little bit over, but it's only one over. Oh, I got caught there. I think I slowed down a little bit. We're driving them sprats in. Jason, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. These aren't real halls, by the way. Where are they anyway? They're just like compliments, they're called. They're like the store brand. Powerplay Gaming, thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. Awesome, you guys. Helps a lot when you get the shares out there. You have a friend that you want to tag or you share it to your feed, then it actually helps expose the stream to more people. Exposing in a good way, of course, because, you know, it's a pretty safe stream, you know. Sometimes I might play some games that are a little more gory or whatever, but M-rated. Most of the time the content is pretty relaxed, though. If you haven't followed yet, be appreciated if you did, of course. And if you hit like, it also tells Facebook, hey, I like this, so maybe bring some more people in, you know. Sometimes Facebook complies and sometimes it doesn't. You know, algorithms, everybody talks about the algorithms. Nobody knows what the algorithm is, but likes certainly help, I'm sure. E equals MC squared, that's the algorithm. Alright, we're giving her, man, 90. This highway's faster than our car. That's okay, the speed limit changes so often. And if I was going faster, I'd just get a bigger ticket. Jack, thank you for following. Much appreciated. So I gotta go over? I do anyway, no matter what. I was gonna go right in between. Yep. There we go. Saturday. Joseph, thank you for following. I like Saturdays myself. My favorite day. Certainly not Monday. Oh, stop. No, that guy took forever. We're hauling sprats, whatever the heck that is. Smoked sprats. Maybe it's a sausage. I mean, you don't smoke vegetables very often. Could be fish. Not a term I've heard too much. So Jack Sprat. That on a cat. I don't know if that goes that way. I doubt it. But here we go, back up to 80. We're driving all over the place, man. We delivered some vaccines earlier. Now we're delivering sprats. Recently I've delivered some backhoes. A giant boat. It's the biggest boat ever, man. I had to get an escort. I think we got light. We're just in time for our guy to sleep. Kind of stuck on the night cycle here. 70 is the speed. If I slow down, there will be no police, but if I speed through it, there will be. All residential, eh? Not very big front yards here, eh? All right. That one looked a little bit run down too. Of course, I guess you wouldn't if you're on a trucking route. You don't paint the truck side as much. I once lived by a train, or like a rail track. Rats or fish? Oh, there you go. I didn't know. I guessed fish or vegetable at first, but then I was just thinking how it could be a sausage. So I guess I'm hauling smoked fish. Oh, up there. Gonna find a. Oh, we're conveniently right by a gas station here. We can pull in here. Rest up. We really need to gas out. We'll skip that part. There we go. Nice and rested. Are they good? Have you ever had them, Pops? I had some Popeye's chicken for dinner. Speaking of Pops, Wasn't as good as usual though. A little bit dry or something today. It's alright. Though, I mean, you know, for what it was. Alright. Gotta go around this curve here. Oh, you googled it? Oh, okay. Like Elon Musk said, you know, we're all part cyborg because we have the biggest database at our fingertips. Steven, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And that's why I got a Saturday Night Live related question, because Elon Musk is the host for Saturday Night Live coming up this weekend. Steven, thank you for sharing, much appreciated. So it's either going to be funny or it's not. A lot of times the best episodes are when comedians are actually the ones there, but no, these other guys had really good. All of these guys that I have listed were really good episodes. You know, Tom Hanks isn't a comedian, and I don't think Alec Baldwin would be considered a comedian. Justin Lake's not a comedian. I guess, I don't know. My theory is not holding up very well, but I think that a lot of them with comedians do fairly well. So, like Wayne Gretzky, that'll be $49.99 plus tax times 3. The as far as the focus of like, follow, and share, I don't know if there's other good Saturday Night Live hosts. You guys can mention them, but I'm not sure. Not sure who the best was. There's been quite a few good ones. If you're like me, you forward the musical guest all the time. Funny, if I watch a replay of Saturday Night Live too, it doesn't usually show the musical guest. If you watch it on YouTube or something. Do you guys have a favorite comedian that you'd like to see, or favorite actor you'd like to see on Saturday Night Live that hasn't been on Saturday Night Live? I think there's potential. House of Hydra, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. They should put hey William, how are you? I was thinking they should put Rick Moranis as the host. That'd be good. Well, he's getting up there. Might not want to do it. I was posting Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas as Bob and Doug McKenzie videos in my music video section today. A few different clips of that I hadn't seen before. House of Hydra, you might enjoy those. If you look in the music video section of my Discord. William might enjoy it too. I don't know. You're not Canadian if you'll enjoy them as much, but they had an appearance on Saturday Night Live I hadn't seen before. Or not Saturday Night Live, David Letterman. They're telling 9ammo jokes on David Letterman. It doesn't totally make sense because, you know, it's not like any New Yorker is gonna know what 9ammo is. William, do you know what 9ammo is? You're on the East Coast. You ever had a 9ammo bar? The enamel bars are good, by the way. If you've never had them, they have to be a certain proportion of chocolate to the other ingredients. Oh, you like it, eh? NOR, thank you for liking or following, much appreciated. We've got ourselves a border coming up here. Anyway, there's a Bob and Doug McKenzie where they were on David Letterman performing as Bob and Doug McKenzie. They're saying something about 9 ammo. Oh. There we go. Dude decided to turn. He didn't even signal. You see that? I didn't see him signal anyway. Benny, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. You guys are wondering what the borders look like. Here's the border. Got the double gate. Can't get out. Things go wrong, man. And they got uniforms and everything. Although they don't look like they're really actively doing anything. Alright. Go over here. Over here, go over there, going everywhere. The guy drives a brown car, it's brown. People ask me how I get around town. I tell them I get around town in a brown car, it's brown. But you don't know where that's from. Aw. That's your obscure. Well, it's not really obscure. William might know. Or maybe Googling it up and they'll know. Google, it'll crush your head. Curve all around when it's crushing your head. Right. You know, if you want certain actors to do the cameo for you, where they wish you your birthday, those guys are on there. Some of them, anyway. Alright, we made it around the turn. There we go, folks. Alright. Got another turn coming up, though. You can wonder if I make it around that turn, it'd be amazing. See if I'm successful or not. Like a big moment. It's like in a lot of those reality shows, they'll be like cutting to the commercial right before I turn. There's some car down the street. Will he make it? And then this will be the end of course. He makes it. You ever watch that log home building show? That's filmed in BC. And actually, I think they lost part of their yard or something like that in the last wildfires that were in BC. They had to rebuild part of that. I don't know if I got that show canceled or they continued from there or talked about how that area got caught on fire. Had to evacuate that whole part of BC. Alright, 70. We gotta make sure we don't go past 70. Go around the cone there. We don't want to hit that. We drive past the garage, I suppose we should get repaired, but I think there's one in that area. I don't know if we're going to be close to it or not. Alright, maybe. I think we might go past it. Not here though. Next one. All fixed. Lawrence, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Let me get some repairs there. Took a minute. I had an appointment. All right. Ba ba ba. Here we go. We're over here. Oh, crap. We caught it. We hit him too. Zenny, thank you for following. Man, this turns are suck. Weird beat. Kind of a fun beat though. If you listen to my favorite band, Mr. Bungalow, you're gonna be weirded out by their first album. 'Cause that stuff is funky. Oh, it's like really weird. Maxud, thank you for liking. Alright guys, we're back on the road. The last Mr. Bungalow album was This heavy, hard metal kind of thing. But their first two albums are genius. See if you can make it through the whole album. Mr. Bungle, Mr. Bungle. Self-titled album. Of course, I like all sorts of music, but Bungle's awesome. He also voices, the lead singer voices a few video games too. Alright guys, we're going 80 and everybody's passing us. The steering wheel has a setting to vibrate to the engine too. But I turned that off because that got annoying quickly. But the rest of the force feedback is on. Alright. I get it, highway. Anytime I run on the edge. Right, the guy's going to gas up, I'm going forward. No pit stop for me. Looks like a tight race here between a couple of them. Looks like Alec is in the farthest back before it was Tom. Sweaty balls. Alec did the shreddy balls sketch on Saturday Night Live. He also did a lot of the political ones too. Political openers, but he wasn't host for those, I don't think. He might have been once, I don't know. Tom Hanks did the I'm David S. Pumpkins. It was like one of the funniest sketches. They actually made a cartoon out of that too. With the David S. Pumpkins and the dancing. Most ineffective block ever, dude. What are you signaling there? Thousand Floors of Fright or something like that. And they're all like the same. David S. Pumpkins. Man, there's like 100 cars coming here. Good time to have some water.
There's construction outside. It's overwhelmingly loud. You think they'd be done? The city by
Colin, thank you for following. Much appreciated.
they keep on building. My neighbors out.
We will turn in your honor. Not that we weren't gonna turn before, but now it is in your honor, Valentina. Right, here we go.
I just need quiet while I at it what I can't control.
We got it blocked off over here too. Brought a couple pylons, buddy. Okay, I know. We got past them. Where's Scott? Home free, man. Michael Scott, home free. Ah, eh? Oh, let's hit the wall. That would suck. All right, there's a view of the river, guys. Okay. Fine, river. All right, so we got 516 kilometers to go, man. Although I think our guy will fall asleep before then. We get to look at this nice pink and green wall. Maybe it's like that coat, eh? You guys ever see that coat on the internet where some people thought it was one color and other people thought it was another color? Alright, we can go back to 80 now, I guess. Oh, more police! What's going on up here? Oh, look at their... I think they're ready to stop me this time. Crap all over the road, too. Good job blocking off the road. I got them, didn't I? I'm Michael Scott free again. Go 80. Time to go 80, man. Alright. Here we go. We're going 80. To 81, 80. 81 again. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Fatima, thank you for following, much appreciated. Alright. We got the beat. We got the beat. Yeah. We got the beat. It can, baby. Thank you for following, much appreciated. Welcome. Anybody who follows, awesome, you know. Might be able to hopefully catch me more than once, you know. Stream every day at 7 o'clock, but you know, this way it notifies you. It doesn't notify everybody though. If you wanna for sure get notified, or 99% get notified, chance get notified, type exclamation notify. But otherwise, you know, hopefully you'll be getting some sort of notice anyway. But it doesn't alert everybody every time, though. Unless you exclamation notify, and then it notifies most. That's like called a hard follow. And the other, just the follow, is a soft follow. Amazing, the concepts, eh? You ever wondered why something shows up on your feed, you know? It's all algorithms. Facebook algorithms. So even if you like something or you're friends with somebody, it doesn't show you everything. Kind of shows you sometimes, and if you really want it, exclamation notify. But following is appreciated, certainly, as is liking and sharing. You know, if you have a friend you want to tag, even if you secretly tell them, hey, this guy's awesome, or this guy's something, this guy's a Canuck, this guy's a hoser, I'm here for you. Always welcome here, everybody who's friendly, at least, you know. And we don't want no jerk faces. So if you're a jerk face, don't hit that follow. But if you are, oh geez, 1440 for that speed violation that time, and snuck in a 50. Oh, darn it, eh? Then all my money's on like 20% tax of every haul goes to speeding tickets. Okay, now it's 80 again. It's just one little stretch. Eggwood shook. Oh man, I don't know how to say that. Eggwood cuckoo? Probably not right. But welcome. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. Eggwood chuck woo, maybe. Hopefully that was closer. There we go, just driving down the street, singing through what diddy dum diddy do. Alright. Walter, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Hope your day is well, everybody. Thank you for being here. Our guy is 380 kilometers away from the destination. He will probably need a sleep. But, you know, a sleep only takes 2 seconds game time. This is Cherry Pie. This song is about cherry pie. Right. You're like the only streamer you watch on Facebook? Well, thank you so much for watching me on Facebook. Super appreciated. I'm honored to be the only one. The Facebook gaming. You know, I'm consistently here too, which is nice. There's a lot of streamers that were here, and you know, then they left, or you know, they're trying all sorts of different platforms. I've actually been pretty solid on Facebook. Did a little bit of Twitch when Mixer closed down, but wound up mostly just winding up here. The problem with Twitch, I find, is that, you know, just seems like, you know, to get anywhere, you have to have thousands and thousands of people watching for you to actually, you know, encounter new people. What all did you miss? I drove past a accident scene. Other than that, it's just been driving and rolling. Hey, Haley, thank you for following. Much appreciated. I delivered some deliveries. We're delivering smoked sprats now, which are fish. Jay, thank you for following. Much appreciated and welcome. Thank you for being here and for following. But we're getting places though. We're 309 clicks away. Get to see their lighting system at night. The votes changed a couple times, the leaders and who the one in the end is. But this guy's going really slow, eh? Like 80 here, and this guy's going 40. Unless I missed the memo. Hello, Kristen. How was my day? It was pretty good. Had a good thing, a problem I've been working on at work there. Looks like it's going the right direction. So I figured some stuff out for it. Been something I've been working on for a while. You know, I gotta solve problems. That's what I do. Some of them take a while. That's why I always gotta make sure I'm nice and awake, you know. So like that, when that happens. Well, it's not worked out completely, but it looks like it's going the right direction. It was a test environment where it did what I wanted it to do. Now we just got to get it to work in a production environment. So that'll be the next challenge. Well, it's 50 here. We better slow down before we get $5,000 million ticket. Did you guys see that preview for the movie where they're in lockdown for 4 years because of COVID 23 or something like that? It's made by the Purge folks. Follow up. Not all mods are paid. Came by the. Oh, I gotta make sure I go straight. Paid the other day. But I just remember. But you remember just now. Yeah, no, I heard you say that. I heard you say it. Although I think my break was over or something like that, so I had to go. Alright, no, what was I doing? It was probably actually... I think I was cutting a video at the same time. That's what it was. The action making. Yeah, it's like a stretch of one, you know, it's all like this couple who love each other, who have to be apart, and you know, they'll execute you if you're infected and stuff stuff like that. So it was like an extreme version of all the stuff, you know, of the fictional one that's in the future. You know. Oh crap, we just passed the place we could have rested at. Next one will be in like 8 zillion miles. Added my Discord, well thank you so much. Oh, is that in your video? Yeah. I'm usually doing something. I was reading they're not going to be saving our VOD, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I'll be having to download a bunch of VODs. Up to a certain date, anyway. Oh crap, bus is going to hit me. Ah, darn it. I guess he didn't damage my trailer, which is good. We don't want no squished sprats. I got a box from Amazon the other day. That's probably what happened to it. Someone in Euro Truck or American Truck was driving it. What happened? I just got nailed by a bus. You are getting tired. Warrior needs food badly. Hey Kristen, I had some Popeye's chicken. You like the Popeye's chicken? That was you from Mexico? Oh, I see that my package was all ruined. Actually, I've had not too bad luck with packages. Sometimes it's a little bit smooshed. You have the bus mod working. Oh, nice. Oh, you're meaning that you're the bus that just rammed me. Well, I did shift over into the lane. Good for you, that's delicious. You like that one sandwich? The one that people were going nuts over before? Like they're shooting each other in the line kind of thing? Lining up around the block before? Dominoes. My lawyer is calling yours. Your lawyer's Rudy Giuliani. I'm pretty safe. I got Legal Eagle as my lawyer. Rudy Giuliani puts his hand in his pants. He's tucking in his shirt, according to him. We gotta find ourselves a rest stop, man. Holy crap, man. My dude's tired. I remember he did that. The other lawyer beside him looked surprised. His kids probably watched the news report of that happening. They're like, one of his kids actually is, I think a Democrat too. Like hardcore Democrat or something. Funny, you're a hardcore Democrat and your pops is you know, working for the president of the Republicans. You like your chicken sandwich with Domino's? I'd just get the pizza. Oh, this does count. Dad, you had one job and you still embarrassed us. That was weird when his hair dye was melting, eh? Like, talk about bad luck the dude has. Or his conference at the landscaping place, like, what was up with that? I don't know. It seemed like a weird place to pick. Kartik, thank you for following, much appreciated. All that stuff gets on Canadian news too, you know. Although it wasn't as popular as when Trudeau shook Donald's hand. Because Trudeau, you know, does the elbow grip. But he didn't get yanked around. Don't dye your hair before an appearance, no doubt, eh? Who knew that would happen? Well, probably he didn't. Yeah, that was big news there. That, you know, because I guess Donald kind of pulls a little bit when he shakes his hands of people. And Trudeau, you know, does he shakes his hand like that. And of course that doesn't get you pulled. So that was on the news. Of all things. The Canadian Prime Minister not getting pulled a bit. People love making memes of that guy. They make lots of memes of Trudeau as well. I saw that our Prime Minister and the Premier of BC, they got their AstraZeneca shots. You know, making an example, showing everybody, hey, how cool it is. His kid or wife advised to start dying, probably. Yeah, maybe. I haven't got my shots yet. They're big lineups everywhere because our area is not quite as hit badly as the coast, so they send more shots to the coast. Give me a good handshake. They got relatively along, you know. He wasn't a bad choice, actually, for dealing with old Donald. I didn't vote for him in that election, but between Harper, Trudeau, and Mulcair, I think he handled Trump the best out of those three. Would have, because Mulcair seemed like he would be overly aggressive, and Harper would probably have given in too much, I think, especially during those NAFTA talks kind of thing. So I think that he wasn't a terrible choice for, you know, for dealing with Donnie. Oh crap, what the heck? I didn't even see a guy there. Crash offense, I didn't even see the person. But as far as it goes, I mean, you know, all politicians are kind of similar, but, you know, but a little different. So they all kind of have their strengths when it comes to certain things and weaknesses. But I think that because Donald Trump was so unpredictable, Trudeau actually was a good fit there. Whether you like him or not. Thing would have been buried at the Trump if he got in. Well, the thing is at that election, it would have been Mulcair was the NDP guy. And I think Mulcair would have been too aggressive. But, you know, we never know, right? Just from how they talked after, I figured that he would have been fairly aggressive. Thing would have been, I don't know whether he'd be too bad or good because, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, and the re-election thing was going against him. But I was just thinking because Donald Trump came in about a year, whatever, after Trudeau became Prime Minister. Old Justin. Now he looks like evil Justin. He's got his little goatee. I don't know if you saw him getting his COVID shot. He's like, he went to hold Sophie's hand. And then when Sophie got her shot, she didn't want to hold his hand. Kind of funny. Oh, where's the entrance of this? Crap, it's back there. Well, I guess there's a car there, eh? Well, get out of my way, dude. She already had it anyway, you know. She's tough. There we go. Late? I didn't think I did that bad for speed, but look at that penalty. Holy crap. That was the whole base reward. Bennett, thank you for liking. Amos, thank you for following earlier. Kartik. Much appreciated. Man, I couldn't believe that that was considered late. I guess I wasn't allowed to sleep. What a rip. Oops, that's the wrong button. Yacht. How far is that going? Oh, not too bad. $60. Guy's well rested. I think it's because of that extra sleep, you know? Under it. Well, there we go. $100,000 speeding ticket. Dude, that's my garage, eh? They should let you pick the number of hours you sleep. You could just sleep for 4 or something. And I thank you for following. Much appreciated. Bennett for liking. So we can go now. There we go. There's our yacht right in front of us. Another cool looking trailer there too. Wonder what it is. Barley. Oh, I missed. Close though. Here we go, folks. Cross the lane here. All right. Longest light ever. Actually, it's not the biggest boat though. I've transported the biggest boat before. Oh crap. $1,000 ticket. Like I'm in an 80 zone and I get a ticket for going for more than 40. Oh, rip. What a rip, man. Alright, here we go. We are flying, man. There we go. This song's pretty catchy, eh? We're flying. We're going so fast. We're almost ready to jump back to the future. On to Hill Valley. Is that what it's called? Not Twin Pines Mall, but Lone Pine Mall. Hey William, if you're here still, do they have a time traveling mod? You know, where you go back in town or back in time and the towns are smaller? You know how Call of Duty's doing that 1984 thing? What groovy music from the Facebook music collection if you're wanting some free music. Mod to move ahead only. What do you mean, like they have like future buildings or something? That'd be kind of cool. You see that skill of having a drink of water and not crashing? It's amazing. If you haven't followed yet, please follow. That'd be appreciated. And then you'll see more of that. Water drinking skills. Not from that bottle. That one's empty. I got like a mini version of that water right here. Oh geez. Better slow down. Dreamers do it to stay during the day? Oh. Don't real trucks tend to drive more at night though? I think they'd want to go to the night all the time. I mean, there's lots of trucks during the day, don't get me wrong. But I think a lot of transit does happen at night. Maybe that's just their preference, I don't know. But I was thinking time traveling, I was thinking, you know, like 50 years in the past or something. Some of the roads are no longer cement or something. Some of the buildings are not built yet. There we go. What's that speed limit sign say? 50? There we go. There we go. We made it through that, whatever it is. You doubt it, but can be done. Well, there you go. I just came up with a brilliant idea. Did they have any fantasy maps? You know, like if you wanted to drive through the Lord of the Rings land? You know, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Did somebody recreate Los Santos from Grand Theft Auto? That'd be hard to drive through that traffic. Can you imagine that? These big bulky trucks. I don't think, you know, that'd be that easy. That'd trick everybody, you know, because Grand Theft Auto is quite popular. And they'd look at your stream and, hey, you're playing Grand Theft Auto, but no, you'd be playing the truck game. The possibilities are endless, man. I could think of cool things all day. I want a Tron truck. Have a light speed or light path behind me. And recognizers chasing me. And those Mexico maps would probably be hard with a Tron bike. Do you see the Moto GP21? That looks kind of wild, eh? William's gonna become a pro modder here. Has to hang out here for some good ideas. We got the ideas, man. To make a road entirely out of street signs. And then nobody would know where to go. Be like that song, Tesla. Signs, signs, everywhere signs. Don't know the next part. Took off my hat and said, look at that. Imagine me working for you. Oh. There we go. I hope I didn't get DMCA striked for that. Fine rendition of Signs by Tesla. That would suck. Alright. We got some curves coming up here. Be like a statue. Right, here we go. We gotta go here. We gotta take a right. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the most amazing right you've ever seen. Back. But, commercial interruption first. We gotta wait for this light. Here's a commercial for you. Just follow your nose. Goodness, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Anybody else who decides to follow, that would be awesome if you did so. Statue. We are driving by Rokla. We're delivering the goods, man. Okay, we're gonna make a left turn up here after this commercial interruption. Pixar for kids. You have factory life up there, eh? That light was green, I missed it. No way I could have stopped on time. Okay, we're gonna swing a right. Past this yellow car. Oh, I dragged the rail a bit there. No damage though to the yacht. Jacob's leveling up, that's nice. Very proud of Jacob. Gotta be over here anyway. Good thing we saved some time by hanging into the right lane. That was amazing. Amazing sauce. Guess we should go with the speed limit before we get busted. Busted by a Smoky. Remember what we're hauling, guys? Anybody? Well, yeah, yacht. I forgot that I was hauling a yacht. It's Carrie Underdine's yacht. You know who Carrie Underdine is? Oh, this guy's here. If you don't know who Carrie Underdine is, you should get to it. He's in a band. If you have a PlayStation 4, you won't be able to meet Carrie Underdine. At least not yet. Unless you're very fast. Oh crap, speeding violation. I don't know if PlayStation 5 users can see it, can meet Carrie Underdine. But Xboxers can. And PCers can. We're getting places here, folks. Oh, gotta be careful, we don't want to rub that rail. If there's anything but rails in video games, man. They're tough. No runner practically destroys you if you hit the rail. Alright, here we go. We are getting there. 327 clicks to go, man. Gotta go through these nicely manicured trees. Then we'll gas up. Fill her up, please. I was gonna get rear-ended by this guy. Nope. He must have saw the boat. Okay, I was going 87 and I passed the cop, so I was like 17 over. Surprised I didn't get a big old ticket. I do have a habit of speeding a bit. Pretty hard not to speed. No, these pedals are made for racing, you know. They've got racing in them. In their pedal DNA. You know. These were originally for Need for Speed. Not going the speed limit. Made for outrunning the police. They're outlaw pedals and steering wheel. Mine's it's an older steering wheel, so it might be like, you know how like an old sports figure, like an old hockey player or whatever, slows down a little bit, and they get relegated to a defensive role. Maybe it's like that. When's the due time anyway? Expected Thursday 5/17 to 11:57. No, it's Wednesday, so we can sleep. I think. Oh crap, there's a train. That's probably perfectly legal. I think the biggest stretch of 70 zone here. Lee, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Andy, thank you for liking as well, much appreciated. We're cruising along, delivering a boat. You know, I like big boats, and I cannot lie. I made a YouTube video named that recently. We deliver the boats. There's some moo-moos over there. Beep too, it looks like they're in the same field. There you go. Don't usually see that too often on the highway that I've seen, at least. I don't know. Maybe it's more common, I don't know. Usually just one or the other. Stephanie G leveled up. Bet you can't name the other drivers, eh? That'd be pretty cool. Name them after hockey players or something. Or Star Wars dudes. I used to play Civilization back in the day, and I named every city somebody from Star Wars. Or somebody from the LA Kings. That kind of thing. Ayush, thank you for liking, much appreciated. So like the city of Robotai. Ayush, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great day. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. It'd be appreciated, just like you just did. You know? I just thank you, and that's it. If you want to talk, you can. If you don't want to talk, that's fine too. It's all good, man. I'm pretty easygoing if you haven't figured it out. I'm just driving. We were in Europe together, eh? Talking about Canada stuff and other stuff and... You know? Maple leaf. Maple syrup, Timmy's. Answering questions. Whatever. Whatever, man. Going 69. Oh, yeah. Gonna go with 75, 73, 72. A really long stretch of 70. If I set my cruise control, no doubt it'll go to 80 right after. There we go, folks. We're passing a gas station here. Ooh, ah. You know it. 2 hours, 37 seconds. Or I'll just make it. We're cruising. $77. All right, we better slow her down here. We're gonna get our ticket. Gotta make some money off this stupid load. Otherwise, how am I supposed to buy more garages? Hey! There's hay! We're gonna make a left turn coming up, guys. I know. Amazing, you're used to right turns, but we're going left. Coming up. And then we're gonna go right after that. You get a double turn. Towards Lublin. When you turn, you gotta look. Some crazy NPC will smash you. The right turn. Well, that guy wasn't signaling completely, was he? Family, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Let's see even. Oh, good thing. There's a guy behind him. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Crap, dudes. Who knew this was the busiest intersection ever? Alright, we can go now, though. Yeah, I looked. We'll rest. There's an exit over there. That's excellent. Hopefully we have to go this way. Brian, thank you for following. Much appreciated. We successfully got it on back onto the road. We got 80 kilometers to go. You can enjoy 5 a.m. light. Hey! They're pointing the right way? Yeah. Hey! Jacob made us some money. Scarlet made us some money. Great. Ulrich made us some money. Look at that, 10 grand there. Everybody's delivering. We've been going 70 for 8 zillion kilometers. Naturally, if we want the speed limit to increase, we gotta set our cruise control. Pretty cool lighting here, eh? Nice. Alright. We made it. Cross that bridge. Avoid the garbage somebody left on the road. Like, ew. Alright, we're gonna make it. Gotta turn right here. We got 28 kilometers to go. Bagger, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Look at that fine turn. Holy man. You like quality turns, and that was a quality turn, I have to say. I give it 7.5 melons. Madhuraga, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great Monday. Monday. Everybody's got cases of Mondays. Mahesh, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Going to deliver this good stuff right here. It is, in fact, going to work. Hey! Mehmet, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Oh, 50 here. Almost there. Somebody's gonna be happy. Carrie Underdine is gonna be happy that his yacht is delivered. Now we got a left, a right, and then a right. Oh, yeah. Left, a right, and right. Andre, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. There's a song by L7 named Andre. Cool song. Andre. I'm sorry. LJ, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Pretty sure that was L7. Good song either way. The yacht is almost there. There we go, guys. Here we go. Smooth as silk. Well, not really smooth, but it was a turn for the worse. Where's my green dot? There it is. Where do they want it? Right there, eh? All right. This is your home, yacht. There we go. James, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Excellent. We're level 45. We got tableware. Bears. Barley barrels. Frozen hockey. I don't know what frozen hockey is. Pick the market here. Tableware is the best thing, eh? That's where we are too. There we go. We're loaded up with tableware. So that'll be perfect. Let's buy some stuff. Train up our drivers. $900 grand. Sweden looks like a good spot. Back to Joe. Brest. So if we spend another 180, 300. So 3. We'll buy 3 semis. You guys are the cheapest. And where did I buy now? This is one of them. Man, these guys, Evenco, probably figure they're doing awesome in this world. They sell lots of trucks to me. Guess, you know, it doesn't technically matter too much, but see who's available. Always the same drivers anyway, eh? Maybe Alice is new, I don't know. I think Reese might be new. This is my driver in the other game. American truck. Alright, let's hire her because she's 0.8. Christine, eh? Excuse me. Jeez. Oh man. Jeez. We'll hire Martin. Go to Vax Joe Martin. There we go. Then we'll go to our driver manager. Got 52 drivers, including myself. Engine goes back to balanced. They filled up the bar. Already balanced. They got most of them on long distance first because that makes the most money. Not quite filled up yet. Funny, some of them fill up really fast. The guy looks like Mark Hamill. There we go. Everybody looks like they're pretty balanced, except for me, who's full on everything. Can't dismiss myself. Alright guys, I think that's a good spot. I gotta work tomorrow, so I need rest. It'll be nice and refreshed tomorrow, you know. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. It'd be appreciated. If you are watching this stream after the fact, or even right now, you can hit like and share, and it still helps a ton. If you can, it'd be awesome. If you want to check out my video, like YouTube and stuff like that, link is in the video description. If you want to hang out again, 7 o'clock every day, not necessarily this game all the time. It can be other things, but feel free to say hi no matter what I'm playing. Stop by for a while. Thank you everybody for whatever level of participation you had, whether it be just hanging out or for the stars from Clint or sharing the stream. Steven, Jason, Havoc, the people that also, you know, shared their communities and participated in the polls, liked, you know, everything, you know. Thank you so much. Helps all a ton, you guys. I do hope to see you again in the near future, so please do follow. And hopefully we'll see you again in the near future. Going to be a stranger. But thank you again, and I hope everybody has a great night.